Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know for Season 11 Tryndamere. Now, in Season 11, crit damage overall in the game has been reduced from 200% damage to 175% damage. So, that hard nerfs Tryndamere's early game. Now, they did bump up Tryndamere's level 1 through 5 crit rate to 40% with Max Fury rather than 35%, but it's nothing like the 25 damage we're going to be missing on a crit. So, how do we make Tryndamere work in Season 11? Well, it's all about the items. The items in Season 11 are freaking insane. I'm sure you guys have watched a couple of my PvE videos already. If you haven't, definitely check it out. But the Season 11 items have such insane passives, and there's all kinds of utility and damage in those items. So, what to build in Season 11? Well, I have been playing for 8 hours and 45 minutes. I've been playing since as soon as NA servers came up. Even before that, I was on the EU servers, playing the pre-patch. I played a ton of the PB, and from my experience so far, best items on Trend. Wow, I can't believe he eat. Even without the crit, I killed him. But the best items on Trend are Navori Quickblade, as first time every time, no matter what. A potion. A Q after the night. Okay, well. There it is. So, Navori Quickblade is basically this season's S11 TRYNDAMERE. Let me just go to all items here, and let's do this and boots. So, let me show you the Navori Quickblade. Essentially, 60 attack damage, 20% crit chance, 30 ability haste, and look at that, death strikes. This is basically Spear Shojin and S11 TRYNDAMERE combined into a single item, which is insane for Tryndamere. So you built this one item, you don't need any more ability haste the rest of the game, you're good to go. That's how strong it is. So even though Tryndamere, stats-wise, has been nerfed, the items for him are pretty insane. Now, the big question, the big difference between this season and last season is the introduction of Mythic items. In my opinion, the best Mythic item for Tryndamere is Kraken Slayer. Just because of the stats that Kraken Slayer gives, it's no other Mythic item can compare. Now, I have enjoyed playing around with things like Immortal Shield Bow with its PD passive, all that lifesteal, the drain tankiness you get from it. I played around with Gale Force, being able to have an additional dash that does a bunch of magic damage on top of it. But it comes down to the stats. And Kraken Slayer gives 10% attack speed for every legendary item that you build on top of it. And with Navori Quickblade, with its Shojin passive, you need to crit. And you need to crit fast. So, Kraken Slayer is a crit mythic item that gives attack speed and damage. There it is. Now, I have played around with stuff like Eclipse, Gale Force, and a couple other mythic items, but straight up, Kraken Slayer, stat-wise, makes Tryndamere work. Otherwise, you're going to notice you're going to lack a little bit of damage. Or you're not as consistent in bouncing from target to target because your attack speed is too low. Like, say if you built the Eclipse item, right? Now, Eclipse is fun and all, but it's a burst item. It's not for sustained damage, and Tryndamere is all about sustained damage. Let me move. So I got an early kill on this Vlad, although he received jungle gank. Jungle diff crazy, I agree. Oh, wait, did my crit not go through? Or maybe that's the crit nerfs. I don't know. Anyways, he's got a Seeker's Arm Guard, so he's got a little bit of armor built up already. So I don't know if I cancel my crit there or what, but if my crit didn't cancel there and it went through, and that's just how little damage I did right there with the crit spin, kind of insane. But anyways, so here's your build. Ooh, we stole Infernal. Hell yeah. And we got the center. Build Neverd Quickblade, Kraken Slayer into Infinity Edge. The reason why you build Infinity Edge first is in this season, you don't get the crit damage from Infinity Edge straight up. You get crit damage from Infinity Edge based off your crit rate. So more crit items you got, the more crit damage you'll have. I think it's 40% bonus crit damage, if I remember, something like that. For Infinity Edge, you know, which is really nice. It helps make up for the fact that we have a lot less crit damage this season, right? But you need other crit items first before you build that, and obviously you want to have your passive built up, or you won't get as much effectiveness from your crits. Oh. Oh! No! I used my Q too early! I'm so sad. I should have lived there. I was gonna walk back into the church and use my... Oh, no. Feels bad, man. I shouldn't have used my Q before. Anyways, we got items. We good to go. I mean, a 1-for-1 under turret where he's missing all those minions and it's shoving back towards me. And I'm gonna say worth, guys. That's worth every time. So, yeah. Also, I will say that for your runes, Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, Transcendence, Nimbus Cloak. Only reason I wouldn't take Tenacity is if they literally have 0 CC, or the CC they have on their team is only knockups. Other than that, like, in that case, I'd take Bloodline. But other than that, 99% of the time, you're taking Tenacity, and if they don't have any CC on their team, they're kind of trolling for strength, right? Because, in TRYNDAMERE, if you don't have any kind of CC for him, he's just gonna dominate. That's just how the champion works. I kill him, right? Close. He back him? I can't tell. He didn't back. Looks like he like queued Gromp or something. I'm thinking if I didn't flash there, that he could have chased me down anyways, and I would have had to burn ult and flash. I don't think I can kill him, actually. Man. Me and Kha'Zix both saw the same thing. We saw him just, like, use his whole combo into the wave, so... Insta-killed. Yeah, I can't believe he pulled on the wave. How greedy. Please, no, man. Don't take my XP. Oh. Okay, way burn my ulti. He bought... Oh, he bought Grievous Wounds already. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't just rush straight into his thing. He wants me to help here. Good call. Really, that was a really good call. This Vladimir's probably salty because Vladimir's name is Jungle Diff Crazy. Although I will say the Shaco's helped the guy out quite a bit. I would say it's pretty much even. I could just do more for my Kha'Zix than Vlad can do for his Shaco. Actually, I should push next wave in. Kha'Zix is right here, so we know the Shaco isn't around. And if I can get a second charge, it'd be huge. Can't tell if he was walking up to stop my back or what. Oh, he's freezing the wave. That's what's going on. Okay, I got baited. I feel like I'm way overstaying here. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna back off. Wave shoving back towards me, I'm pretty sure. I got my Navori. And I'll go ahead and grab Zerker so I have a little bit more attack speed, and I'll grab Dagger for even more attack speed. And next time I'm gonna be building is towards that Kraken Slayer, which, I mean, this is like a bunch of true damage. So even with his armor that he's built up earlier, I'm going to have some true damage. It's 25% attack speed plus an additional 10% attack speed for every legendary item. And a bunch of damage as well. So, as far as damage goes, it's the best Mythic for damage. So, Navori, Kraken Slayer, i.e. Zerks. It's your main items. Now, what I'm going to be talking about next is your situational items. Because you're like, hey, what do I build after this? Well, you have two lifesteal choices. Blade the Rune King and Ravenous Hydra, I think, are the two best lifesteal items to choose from. Okay, that's this all done. Ravenous Hydra is really interesting because you know how Ravenous Hydra worked in Season 10? You auto-attacked and dealt that AoE damage? Well, in Season 11, it's not only when you auto-attack, but on your ability damage as well, the Ravenous Hydra will also do that AoE splash. So you can spin through a wave and it'll proc 6 times, or 7 times if it's canon. So it's pretty insane. And it gives Omnivamp too, but so you heal on your spin. Not just your, actually, you heal on all the damage. I need to just go straight up here because Shaku is coming around. And I'm just getting chased down this game. Is he... He's gonna be that annoying. Oh my gosh. He's gonna check in there too. He literally just ran me all the way down the lane. I don't know why, man. In these games, I'm being goon squatted. They just don't like me. They don't like what I'm doing to these people. Alright, so let's build my Kraken Slayer. Remember, quick tip. Make sure to switch to all items. Don't stick under fighter or you won't get any crit items. You're gonna have to do this every time. You can always tap items, but like... Let's make sure you're in the all items category. Wait, did Akali's Cube not deal damage to the clone? I don't see Shaco. Nice. I'm gonna shove this in. Yeah, so the reason why it's Kraken Slayer is a Mythic, it's just stats-wise, you need that attack speed. Because without that attack speed, you won't be able to reset your spin fast enough to really stick. Oh wow, I'm popping off here. Wait, is that a Zinzao? Yeah, it's Zinzao mid. I forgot about that. Interesting. People are trying out all kinds of new stuff in Season 11. Wait! Does Zinzao counter Akali? There's no way, right? The Zinzao is level 11 to Akali's level... I didn't realize how far behind my Akali was. Yo, Zinzao mid is broken. That's my next video. I was kidding. I don't know. That sounds like the Akali just played it terrible. Yeah, Zen mid, broken. Alright, let's see. Oh, I can sell my Doran Shield for Kraken Slayer. That's what I'm gonna do.
To the new season.
Hey, Weathers, thanks for a Twitch Prime, man. And Time River Tam, thanks for a resub for 21 months. Fohawk, thanks for a Prime sub for 40 months. The name's Ann, thanks for Twitch Prime. Thank you, guys. Sorry, trying to get the people on YouTube some info. Also know that I'm streaming these games live on twitch.tv/Fox12. If you want to see me test out all these new items, or if you want to talk to me live and give me your input on how you think the new Season 11 items should be, go ahead and join me. I'd love to hear your opinion. Let me see. That's good on here. So, situational items. Lifesteal, Ravenous Hydra, Blade Run King. Blade Run King no longer has the active. The active from Season 10 is now on a passive, on a 3-hit combo. But it has, I think, a 90-second cooldown when you proc it. Guys, look at that Navori. Look at that movement. It's so insane how much movement you get. And because it's got the Shojin passive, even if you auto a minion, you're still getting like 2 seconds at least out the cooldown on your Q. It's just insane. I don't want to risk going after Senna in case the Shaco's sitting behind with box and you're trying to get kited. Once I get my Infinity Edge, we'll have some extra damage to deal with that. I feel like their team doesn't scale, and their Shaco is like being just owned by his Kazakhs. I mean, the Shaco spent so much time chasing me down and messing me up top lane that he's got no CS himself. Now, I will say I have had success with other Mythic items, but not near as much success or the consistency as Kraken. That's why... Oh, wow, we actually got the turret. That's why I'm saying you guys should absolutely go Kraken. Does he not have stopwatch yet? What are you doing, man? Where's your stopwatch? I mean, you good. This game feels like a stomp, but it's 24-21. So I think it's just me and Kazakhs are popping off, or everyone else is just kind of doing mediocre. Let me build 2 items towards my Infinity Edge. Once you get these core items, you can build a lot of stuff. So I've got a notepad here that I've taken notes on. So, Ravenous Hydra, Blade Run King, Lifesteal. Cyrilda's Grudge, Armor Pen. Actually, let me just take a second to hover over the items. So, Cyrilda, so you guys can see from the YouTube video. Attack damage, Armor Pen, Ability Haste, and your damaging ability slow enemies. So, when you spin on somebody, they're slowed by 30% for 1 second, which is great in case you miss your W. Helps you get those auto attacks so you can set up your Navori. Armor Pen is great if you're against a tanky opponent. If you need a QSS item as a situational item, the Silver Mirror Dawn is your way to go. So you get this item, and not only do you get the QSS, but you gain 40% tenacity and soul resistance for 3 seconds after. So it's kind of like a like cleanse in a sense, except it also gives you slow resist, which is pretty cool. And then of course there's the lethality items. If they're a super squishy team, like honestly, I'll probably build some lethality here. I'll probably build a Sanguine Blade, and I get that lethality for these squishy targets, so I can take them out. If I need grievous wounds, like they have a, I got some healing between Zinzao, Blade the Rune King plus his 3-hit passive, and Vlad and Senna. Maybe I build a Chempunk Chainsword for grievous wounds, which. It's an item that gives attack damage, health, and ability haste in grievous wounds, I believe, the stats. And then, of course, like, you build like Yomu's Edge Knight. So those, I think, are all the items that you can build on Trend. But the main core items that you guys should be building every game if you want to have success in Season 11. Navori, Zerkers, Kraken Slayer, and Infinity Edge. Situational after that, build it based off what you need for the game. If you build those, you're going to have a lot of success. Do a lot of damage, you're going to have a lot of fun. And again, these runes, I don't know if we should even take Fleet in this season. I'm not gonna lie. We need as much attack speed as possible because Navori is just so broken. Hey, DJ Wellens 15, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. Appreciate it. Oh, subs help out a lot, guys. Thank you. Oh! I can't believe I lived there. Holy shit. By the way, we're kind of 1v9 in this game. Well, I guess 2v8. And Kazakhs are demolishing them. I think I'd just go... Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna build lifesteal. Because honestly, I'm so far ahead. If I just had a little bit of lifesteal, then with all the damage I'm dealing, compared to the damage you're dealing, I'm just gonna stay alive forever. So I think in this game, I'm gonna build Ravenous Hydra. Vlad is maybe... He can kite a little bit too well for me to build Blade the Rune King effectively and be able to get 3 hits. But Ravenous Hydra, I'm for sure going to be healing a bunch, spinning through waves, and basically so I can get through Vlad's, burst damage, his combo. Don't have to worry. Plus, the extra AoE might be helpful in a team fight. So I can hit multiple people with a lot of damage. Okay. I'm gonna back off here. That Senna range is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm just a monster. Like, Trayndamere can really pop off in this season. Like, you just still gotta worry about, like, playing lane phase correct. I'll be updating my matchup spreadsheet for Season 11.
Stoked for Season 11.
Even gonna start doing some updates today. So you guys have that to look forward to. If you guys want to access my spreadsheet, which is a guide to Trayndamere, giving you all the runes, items, and champ matchup list with tips and tricks for each one. Go to my Twitch channel and type in !champs in chat, and you'll get, again, that's twitch.tv/fog for the win too. You need to get that list. Yeah, let me go and build my life still. So, Ravenous Hydra. Man, this shit is so good. So, if you guys didn't realize, Tiamat doesn't have the active anymore. It's just the passive, and that's it. So, it got hard nerfed for this season. Which is why we're basically never building Tiamat unless it's, like, later on in the game. Before, it was always rush at him. Or, like, when you did build it, those were rush at him, but now you can build it later in the game and not feel too bad. Oh, no. Oh, my God, look at... Guys, I got 2 W's there because of the Navori. Because Navori has the Shojin passive, right? And Shojin passive not only reduces the cooldown of your spin, but all of your basic abilities. Which, I mean, like, getting 2 W's off in that fight was just, I mean, it was silly. So my W is a 10-second cooldown, so it's, whenever I'm auto critting, I'm reducing that by like 2 seconds each time too. Alright, let me get my Ravenous Hydra. I'm gonna be good to go. Tiamat does not proc off E, but the Ravenous Hydra does. So, here, look at this. Cleave. Attacks and abilities deal up to 60%, and then Tiamat is attacks deal up to 60%. So the Ravenous Hydra, the upgrade, is what allows you to do that. I guess we'll build a Serylda's Grudge for our last time, just so we have a little bit of armor pen. Plus, the damaging ability slowed by 30% for 1 second. It would be pretty nice to help us get our resets. Infinity Edge as a third item won't pass 100% crit? What? Tryndamere has 40% crit at all levels in Season 11. Each crit item gives you 20% crit chance. Do the math. Oh my gosh, they got evaporated. I saw that Shaco going off to the side. I knew I needed to go after him. Can I get him? I can. I'm okay, right? Oh, she got dragged into the fountain. That's bad. Alright guys, let me know what you think of Tryndamere, about Tryndamere in Season 11. Let me know what your favorite item build is down in the comments down below. Make sure to check me out on twitch.tv/Foxman2. And make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for watching. You guys all have a wonderful day. Good luck in Season 11, guys.